The beam illuminated high-heeled boots, jeans, a suede jacket. Stiffening her courage, she aimed the light higher. The woman was young, English, with brown hair that hung to her shoulders. It might have been soft and shining if not for the bright blood that matted it. Panic sent Joanna's pulses racing, and she uttered a silent prayer, reaching tentatively to touch the face. Warm. Thank the good Lord. She, whoever she was breathing. Now Joanna must get her the help she needed. She glanced up the steps, but that wouldn't help. Even if she could have gotten over the woman without hurting her, the only phone was downstairs, in the shop. Her aunt was away overnight, so she couldn't help. Hurrying, fighting for control, Joanna scrambled back down the steps. No use trying the downstairs door into the shop as she'd left it bolted. She burst into the quiet yard. Even as she stepped outside, she realized it would be faster to go to Noah's back door than around the building. Running now, she reached the door in less than a minute and pounded on it, calling his name. Noah! After a moment that felt like an hour, light spilled out. Noah Troyer filled the doorway, staring at her, his usually stoic face startled. Joanna? What's wrong? Are you hurt? A shudder went through her. Not me, no. There's a woman. She pointed toward her door, explanations deserting her. Komm, schnell! Grabbing his arm, she tugged him along. By the time they reached her door, Noah was ahead of her. We'll need a light. Here. She pressed the penlight into his hand, feeling her control seeping back. Knowing she wasn't alone had a steadying effect, and Noah's staid calm was infectious. I was just coming in. I started up the steps and found her. She couldn't keep her voice from shaking a little. The penlight's beam picked out the woman's figure. It wasn't just a nightmare then. Noah went carefully up the steps, stopping just below the motionless figure. Joanna went behind him, keeping her gaze focused on the woman's pant legs while she waited. Noah had to see for himself, yeah, but they had to get help. Noah bent over the woman, touching her face as Joanna had done. Then he turned back, his strong body a featureless silhouette. Who is she? The question startled her. I don't know. I didn't even think about it. I just wanted to get help. We must call the police and tell them to send paramedics, too. Yeah. He stepped back down to her. One of us should stay with her, I think. Do you... He didn't need to finish. I'll stay with her, she said quickly. If she comes around, another woman would be more calming, ain't so? Not wasting time, Noah was already halfway out. I'll be back as soon as I've called. Yell if... He let that trail off, but she understood. He'd be there if she needed him. But she'd be fine. She was a grown woman, a businesswoman, not a skittish girl. Given all it had taken her to reach this point, she had to act the part. Joanna settled as close to the woman as she could get on the narrow stairway. After a moment's hesitation, she put her hand gently on the woman's wrist. The pulse beat steadily under her touch, and Joanna's fear subsided slightly. That was a good sign, wasn't it? But what on earth was a stranger doing on the stairs to her apartment? The poor woman must have come to the wrong door and then fallen on the steps. She couldn't think of another answer. If only they'd found her earlier. It was just chance that this had happened when both she and Aunt Jessie were out. The suede of the jacket brushed her hand when she moved slightly. It was as soft as butter, expensive. The thought teased her mind. Not just a stranger, an expensively dressed, strange Englishwoman. Where could she have been going? She didn't have to think twice to know the woman was a stranger. Anyone who'd lived in River Haven all their life knew everyone, at least by sight. Her eyes had grown accustomed to the dim light, so she switched off the penlight Noah had left with her. Questions continued to dance through her mind, and she tried to focus on the soft beat of the stranger's pulse. That was